The 8th Annual IoT Week Conference was held in Bilbao from the 4th to the 8th of June 2018, alongside with the second edition of Global IoT Summit. This unique gathering on the Internet of Things took place in Euskalduna Conference Centre in Bilbao, with around 180 sessions, workshops and private meetings, over 250 speakers and 50 exhibitors. The event gathered more than 850 IoT experts, users and researchers from both industry and academia.
Very positively, we have a very strong and vibrant community. So many experts from different domains of the IoT coming together, exchanging ideas, researchers, industries, SMEs, experts in standardization. So it's a very, very rich week. Excellent edition. It's growing, but qualitatively. So we don't want to have too many people, but only people who are really engaged in the community, experts, people who are shaping the future of the Internet of Things. And we had excellent presentations this year. Very interesting program also in the area of data protection, cyber security, 5G, IoT convergence. It was a very rich edition.
For the Commission, IoT is important because IoT is a major building block in the process of digitization of our society and economy. And it is a major element of our digitization of European industry strategy, where indeed all sorts of IoT technologies will be tested in experimentations and pilots. As such, we want to contribute to create an IoT ecosystem in Europe by mass experimentation and piloting, and with that we want to achieve also a digital single market for IoT, while at the end aiming also at a human-centric IoT. That means respecting human values like security, privacy, data protection.
IoT today, I think, is a must. The customers in general are changing. Customers want very personalized products. They want things fast. They want real-time delivery. Things are changing from products to services, and IoTs are the key enabling technologies that will allow companies to make business and to overcome these demands of the customers.
The IoT is here to solve certain services, certain needs and certain problems, whether it is in a consumer space or in the enterprise space. What I find powerful about IoT is that today you can find solutions that can give you a lot of bandwidth in terms of solving very different problems. I think sensors have become cheaper and more accessible. I think that the technologies are easier to implement. There's more people with the knowledge and the skills. So we're ready to make it a reality today.
The IoT Week, it's a very important event for the community, for the IoT innovators and researchers all across Europe, because it gives the opportunity to learn about important initiatives, about important research outcomes, and also to think in a forward-looking perspective. There's a lot of debate on how the internet will evolve. And here at the IoT Week, we have several communities, we have big data people, we have 5G, we have different researchers and top-notch industry players that are key to pave the way of how these technologies will evolve.
I think the IoT technologies could help us to solve many urgent problems we are facing today, and starting from the environmental monitoring, how is the environment reacting on our actions, on what we do, and get a bit, let's say, some kind of feedback, what should we pay attention on.
I think the IoT Week continues to bring a lot of momentum and energy around researchers, small and medium enterprises, big companies, regulators and government officials to look at how IoT can solve real problems for cities, for citizens, and for the industry as a whole. So in that respect, I think it's quite a useful convening forum and a conference. And I see that we are getting more and more specialized on topics of interest and real applications of IoT. For example, on smart cities, a topic that is key for ITU, because we have a study group working on IoT and smart cities, and we see a lot of dynamics and synergy here, and that's why we continue to participate. We also see a lot of European presence from the Commission and the EU, and I think that's quite useful for the researchers and the SMEs that are building products, because the IoT sphere is a new dynamic in terms of the business model. You need to design the solution with the user. It's not like the previous telecom sector where it was quite standalone. IoT solutions require a real, all the stakeholders to be around the table, and the standardization aspects play an important role, and that's why ITU continues to be directly involved in this forum.